Hello everybody, Toby here again with a 216 auto restoration and the 1968 Corvette. And I just had a couple tips here that I wanted to share with you. As if you've been following along on this Corvette, you'll know that, sorry about that, I actually had to refiberglass this whole back end because this was all broke across here and the balance was broke and whatnot. And so I thought I had it pretty straight, but I've been trying to look at it and see from different angles. It seems, when I look at it, like I thought I had like a low spot right in here. So just one way to try to determine that is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape and run it across this back end here. And I thought if I did that I may be able to look at it with something on the background and see if I had a low spot. Almost appears that I have a low spot right here. So what I want to do is I want to take a piece of cardboard. I just have a scrap piece of cardboard. I'm going to set it on the back here. So I'm going to move you over to this side over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Hopefully that's going to capture it all here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start like right here. Basically kind of in the middle of the car. I'm just going to take this Sharpie and I'm going to draw a line across here. Start right here and I'm going to put a mark on there and mark on there. So if I look at that right there, it's almost, to me, it looks like I have a high spot instead of a low spot. If you kind of look at this, it seems like it's kind of high right in this area. The rest of it's pretty even, then it kind of goes up. So what I'm going to do here, put that line on here, and then I'm going to take another piece of tape, run it along here. I just look at that line there, crossed here. That appears to be where my high spot is right here. So right in there is my high spots, right in here where I put those marks. Looks like I have my high spot right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark this on this other piece of tape here. You see it's high right here. Pull this piece of tape off of here. You see that's like right in this area, and if I feel my hand across there, I couldn't really tell before. Usually your hand will tell you everything. But now that I've marked it and I see it, I can actually feel right here where this little bit of filler is right there. That's definitely my high spot. So I'm going to knock this down here and get it back down to the fiberglass. Take all of this vinyl right off and go right down to the fiberglass, and it should be pretty darn close there. I'll take my piece of cardboard again. Just put an X through the line that I've already used. Come across here again. As you can see, just by comparison, of course it's not perfect, but it's giving me a really good idea that right here where this high spot is now, looks like I knocked it down pretty good. So just one way you can try to find your high spots and stuff like that is to go ahead and use, you know, some cardboard and stuff like that to draw a line on it and whatnot. You know, I'm sure there's other people out there with a lot better ideas than what I have. But for what I'm doing, this is working for me. Also, another little trick that I just want to show you. If you watch people just, you know, using their sandpaper and whatnot like that, like this. What I usually do is I'll take the sandpaper, like if I want just a little piece of sandpaper for like doing the door jambs and the areas like that, you really can't use a block like this, so you pretty much just need a small piece that you can put in your hand and just scuff back and forth. But a lot of people, they'll just take the sandpaper and they'll just tear it off, and it leaves a terrible edge like this right here. Perfect example. What you do is take this sandpaper, I roll it back on itself like this, and start at this end here, squeeze it down. Then you take and just fold it once and tear it. It gives you a nice clean tear. So just a little tidbit for sandpaper, and you use this sandpaper like this, like up in here. And like I did on the T-top, one of the T-tops I did when I took those off yesterday and wanted to clean them up, and so you can use all of this